Yo, everybody, how we doing? How we doing? This morning, I did not take no trades at all. I didn't take shit only because market was it didn't really give me a reason to enter. And yeah, I'm looking at the 1 minute, but going into the 5 minute, go to market or open, which is right here. Oh shit, it's right here. Market open right here. Wait, all right. These three big ass wicks or candles. Um, Price was basically just moving down. There was not really an entry or a retracement for me to really go based off of to enter. And right here, once it hit like, was it the 10 o'clock right here? There was this small little retracement, but there was this didn't give me enough information for me to like wanna take it, so I really didn't want to force anything. So after this big move right here, I just stayed until here, till 10:20, and then I just called it a day. I was like, there's no reason for me to force anything because market was just chopping up after that, so there was no reason for me to even enter at all. So that was it basically for the day. No entries. I There was no entries for me to take, so no like A+ setups, no setups that I could like put my whole house on and shit. Like that's how the setups have to be for the ones that I'm gonna take. I have to be willing to like if I could bet my whole life on it, then those are the trades that I'm gonna take. But then that then I wouldn't. So like I'm explaining, there was really nothing that convinced me enough to get in. Even though there was these little retracements, there's is not clearly like a clear a clear entry for me. So like I said, there's nothing much for me. Just didn't enter out today. I know market was moving a lot more than yesterday, but there's just there was no reason, no perfect A+ setup or anything like that. So I just waited. Today I got. Alright, hold on. When it yap a little bit. But today, bro, I got my check. Bro, that shit is depressing as fuck. Like 2 weeks of my life for $400. Like, what the fuck is that? What is that actually gonna do for you? Cause full tank on the car costs like $60. Nah, like yeah, like $60. So just minus that each week, full tank. So I was 120 already. Then extra food, um, uh, like essentials, and then the rest is like for trading. And I really don't have enough for trading because each freaking account is like $100. So I was like, fuck, like I need to find another job and I have to make trading work because, like I said, there's no other thing that I'm gonna get into, other niche per se that I will get into besides trading. So I'm like, this has to work because, bro, I'm not gonna be fucking getting $16.50 for 1 hour. Like that's fucking embarrassing. Like what the fuck is that, bro? Like I'm not gonna waste an hour of my time to get paid 16.50. Like no degree, no no anything, no certain type of job will give you the freedom that I'm looking for on like trading. So this is why we're trying hard on this. This is why I'm trying to make the most smart decisions I could possibly make. Cause this shit has to work. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like I'm gonna make this shit work. There's like I don't know how to say it. There's just no other reasons. Like this is my only option, and it is what it is, you know. But just yapped a little bit about that, cause that shit low key pissed me the fuck off today. I'm gonna lie. Let me switch my camera. Let me show y'all real quick. I wonder if it's blurry. All right, whatever. I'm gonna switch it back to this other camera after. But let me show you. This is depressing, bro. Like, actually, look, like, what the fuck is this, bro? This going to my credit card, I have to pay like another 400 out of pocket. So I'm like, after this payment is going through, so after that, I need to pay another what, another like 400 something, and then and only then it'll be like fucking. I still like 400 bucks, so that's like another 3 months, 4 months that I have to pay it off. Cause this shit don't help for nothing, bro. Not even gonna lie to y'all. But after that, um, after I pay that, I should be fine. But I'm telling you guys, like I'm at my lowest low right now. Like this, like trading, bro, it has to work out. And I'm giving myself no reason to fail. Like I'm on the diet. I'm consistent with everything. I'm consistent with my 10,000 steps every day. Consistent with my workouts, which I don't pay for a gym membership because it's out of my budget. I can't afford it. So I just walk around, do push-ups. Um, Consistent waking up early, so 6 a.m. because I'm on Pacific Standard Time, and then just trying to be as disciplined as I can in the charts. Because if I'm not disciplined in the charts, we're gonna get fucking cooked. So like I'm saying, just keeping it a buck with y'all. Anyways, let's go back testing for a little bit. Let's get like one or two trades in back testing, so I can make this little video a little longer. Okay, what's this? 6 6 p.m. Oh shit. Was it? Oh, it's 9:15. Okay, this is a new day. Let me go on the 4 hour. Let's see what we're looking for, what we're respecting, what we're not respecting. All right, and this gap right here. Oh fuck. Oh, right here. This gap right here looks like it's gonna get respected again. There's no need for to really break from it unless we go past. Like I'm assuming if we pass this wick with a full body and we close in it, then we're gonna start dumping. But there's not really any freaking. Excuse me. But there's not really any targets towards the downside. There's more targets towards the upside, if anything. Look, there's target right here. Yeah, there's targets over here everywhere. Right there, right there, right there. Like there's all kinds of targets like that. So if anything, we're aiming bullish on this day. No reason to aim for the lows, because if we're respecting this gap, then we're obviously gonna push up. So going back to the 15 minute, let me just delete that shit. All right, let me reset chart view. All right, for sure. So if anything, we sweep these lows. We're waiting for the sweep on here. Sweep these lows. So let's see how it goes. Here we go. Not really a sweep, but if we were to go lower, we would sweep. Okay, what are we at? 10. All right. Like I said, we're pushing bullish for the day. That's my assumption. If anything, we're targeting these highs too, and these highs over here. So basically, I have like four targets. Like this, maybe the next day, maybe next day open, we'll aim for those. We're on the 5 minute. Choppy price action. If anything, there's a lot of choppiness. Like I said, we dropped a bit. There's no reason to go bearish, because if anything, we're gonna sweep this. So main targets are bullish. Like I said, we need a retracement. No really retracements unless they're on the 1 minute. This is not really giving me a solid entry. Actually, yeah, not really solid entry. Even though there's a strong candle, there's not enough movement to push back. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like it's not really convincing enough. Like this right here is convincing on the 5 minute, but not on the more, because I was, like I said, a strong push. We're only pushing up. Let me get a better retracement. Was that a retracement right there? Better. All right, let's see this candle. Mm, Nah, it's not really convincing. We might just start chopping up right here. Not even gonna lie to y'all. Yep. And then we're going back down. Bad trading day for me. It's not really no entries. Yep. Remember what I said? We're gonna end up wiping these highs up here. So let's see the 4 hour. And we respected this gap. The fuck? Respected this gap right here. There's no need to go bearish at all. Only bullish from here. Literally. Like we're like close. Oh, actually, are we close to all-time highs? Oh no, we're not. Fuck. Alright, anyways, I've hella targets. We have a lot of targets. So this is gonna be this first one's gonna be our target, our other target, and our last one. Well, this one and that one. If anything, like I said, we sweep the lows, but we're aiming bullish. Let me switch to the 5 minute. Okay. On the 5 minute, little retracement, but that's a market open. When I never open on market open, I never, I never enter a trade on market open. That's just not my thing. It's not something I'll do. Okay, waiting for a solid retracement on the 5 minute. This one was solid. This would have been an entry right here, but okay. Tracing. Oh shit, fucking flying shit. This is what the fuck. All kinds of little shit from the tree above me is fucking getting in my laptop. Alright, anyways. Let's get a stronger candle. There we go. That'd be my entry, even though it seems like a very late entry. If anything, I'm gonna get chopped up over here. But this is my target, and my stop loss gonna be right here. This low. Nah, right here. Okay, keeping it safe. Let me place my order. Save. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. If I don't, thank goodness I took that trade. But if anything, we're aiming bullish, like I was saying. If I get stopped out, it is what it is. Alright. I got stopped out. Let me go to the 5 minute. If anything, okay, looking at it, my hold on. Alright, alright. If anything, the pullback I entered on is basically not the ideal entry that I would necessarily take. So I basically took this one just off intuition. There's no reason to take it, but I'm assuming after this a real pullback, real retracement, um, there's gonna be a strong what's it called, push up again, because this was a valid retracement. So depending on the size of the candle, this would tell us if we're going bullish or if we're going still bearish. Oh, let's see if we stay in this gap though. Nah, we're just starting to dump. Actually, is this a 15 minute? Yeah, see, now we're gonna like, yeah, just started reversing out of nowhere. So yeah, if anything, I was wrong. How can I learn from this? Let's see. I technically waited too long. Should have entered right here. I know I said that wasn't gonna be a perfect entry, but actually, yeah, there's no need for me to enter right here. Even though it's market open, I never do that. So this is just a bad trading day, well, bad price action day for my entry. So it was still my fault, but just bad entry this price action. So let's remove all the drawings. Next day. Next day open. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay. There's not really any gaps we're filling, honestly. Let's go on the daily. On the daily chart. Yeah, there's not really anything where anything we're really respecting gap wise. Um, if anything, our targets to the upside would be more ideal, only because the we're closer to them. Let's see how many points. Well, actually, that's 115 points. Anything from the downside is oh shit. From the downside, yeah, we're more ideal to go up because there's too many points to reach the liquidity on the downside. But also, this could go both ways because there's not really any strong. There's no really any gaps that are supporting this. So, like I said, it could just go both ways. But we'll see. We'll see price action. Yeah, I might just be chopping up for the day. Yeah, bad price action day for the first couple minutes. For the first half hour, bad price action. And then we just start displacing to the downside. See how it's looking. There's not really any targets besides this low would be a target. This low and this low would be a target if anything. So I mark that out. If I see my setup, I'll take it. If I don't, then I don't. It's not a big deal. This already is gonna get taken out, but I'm not really looking forward to taking a trade here, especially because we're not really respecting the gap. This looks literally like yesterday. Literally looks like yesterday. Let me. Um. Oh shit! I gotta pay the subscription again. Well, that's what I got paid for. Okay. Um. Nope. It was right here. Oh shit. Where was it? It was one of these days. No, I think it was here. I don't know what day it was, but it was one of these days. Price was just chopping bad. Oh shit. I'm for it. Alright, anyways. If anything, we're displacing down, but if we reverse up, these are my targets. Regardless, I'm not really expecting an entry, only because I don't see no really proper draws on liquidity that would be reached essentially. Like if anything, we're sweeping these lows and then pushing higher later, which would be the next day. Yep, straight got smacked. There's no really retracements on the 5 minute. I usually look for them on the 5 minute because they're more stronger and more not direct, but like they're more trustable. So this could be a gap we're respecting for tomorrow or tomorrow's trading day the in the backtesting session, or we could be respecting this gap. It's either or, both work. But regardless, it is what it is. We're dumping, literally dumping. Here's a reversal possibly, but then it's looking like today. But this could also be like a little retracement and then push back down. Is there any targets on the 4 hour for this? Yeah, there's not really many targets. Like if I were to enter right now, I'm sure I'll get stopped out. I'm 100% sure I'll get stopped out. I'm gonna just show you guys. Oh shit! Damn, these freaking targets are hella close. All right, whatever. But let me just show y'all. It's basically like a 101. Stop at that high. Yeah, basically no. There's no reason to target those. But then also we can't be targeting like a fucking one of what was it 4? Yeah, or yeah, 1 or 2. This seems unrealistic, but fuck it. We'll shoot the gun. Just cause, just cause I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I'm 100% sure we're gonna get reversed, but I'm just showing you. Place the order, save. What I say, guys? What I say? Literally, price of moving up. Literally chopping. Like this move would fucking take forever to reach. All right, I'm gonna just take it out. There's no reason to even be in that trade. All right, look. Let me just keep skipping for you guys. Look, just a bunch of chopping. Let me move to 5 minute. Yeah. Look, a bunch of chopping. A bunch. They'll end up getting hit or been getting like one tick, but then we'll eventually go back up. Horrible price action if you're trading later. Yeah, that's that's just crazy. But yeah, like I said, guys, just showing y'all my journey and how everything's going. Um, this shit has to work. Like, not even gonna lie to y'all. Hold on, let me move this shit up. This shit has to work. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I'm literally trying my best to not be a horrible trader. Like, to take the smartest trades and the only ones that fit my system and the only ones that essentially like I'll be betting my house on, like fully taking them, like trusting it 100%. If that makes sense. And I know I'm yapping a lot, but that's the end of the video. But just letting y'all know how everything's going. Let y'all know about today. If anything, tomorrow maybe catch a trade, but it's also Friday, so let's check the news for tomorrow. Red folder. Oh, it's at 5:30. It's not a really big deal. Yeah. If anything, I'll say, guys. Um, Other than that, have a good one, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, laters.